I want you to look within your own family history for wins that are already in your bloodline. I know they're there because you're here. Hey, I am Coach Tish. I'm a life and career coach, and I help people revive their careers so they feel purposeful and happy at work. All right, this series is called, and Sister Put Me on Game. Okay, I'm quoting Beyonce. I know, Black Parade, but it's just so perfect for this story of mine I want to share with you. I'm going to share with you how my ancestors inspired me to take a career risk and how you can look into your past, go back into your past, and find some real, true inspiration for you too. All right, let's go back to summer 2019. A distant cousin of mine found me on Facebook. Don't we all have that story? But for me, it was special. She had done some DNA testing through Ancestry.com, and she put together a large chunk of our family tree. She spoke to DNA matches, a genealogist, and on my father's side, going all the way up to my great 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 grandparents. She shared that I am the great great granddaughter of James Vester Miller. Miller was a prominent contractor, civic leader, and businessman in Asheville, North Carolina, and was one of the most important Black builders in Western North Carolina. Come on, somebody. He's responsible for many of Asheville's beautiful churches and public buildings and homes that remain today. That's my blood, all right? You see how much pride that gives me? He was the son of a slave, so born a slave, and her master. And after the Civil War, his mother moved him to Asheville to start a new life. And that's where young James found his genius. The Asheville Citizen-Times said, as a boy in Asheville, Miller would skip school just to hang around construction sites. He was soon hired as a water carrier, and he was then promoted to mixing mortar and laying bricks. So this is important here. He was beginning to follow his genius. He became a brilliant brick mason. He formed a company, Miller and Sons Construction, beat out prominent white-owned construction companies. He landed big contracts all across town. The man earned respect from both Black and white people in the early 1900s. I took my family to Asheville in summer of 2021 so I could feel and touch the buildings myself and meet some of my relatives. Miller's granddaughter, the great Andrea Clark, she has worked tirelessly to keep his legacy alive. She generously showed me around town. So at the time, I was plotting my exit from a very comfortable career as a news anchor, successful career as a news anchor. But I had been feeling burned out and disconnected from my work. And I had found my next thing at that point. I knew what I wanted to do, which was create a career and life coaching business, be an entrepreneur. I needed to see my great great grandfather's legacy up close and personal in order for me to finish my own race. If he can do it against all odds, why can't I? We are the same blood. That's my people. So here's how learning about my ancestor helped inspired me. It inspired me to create my own legacy that I'm proud of, okay? James gave me buildings to go visit and stories I can tell my kids. I want you to look within your own family history for wins that are already in your bloodline. I know they're there because you're here. Lift us up too. Miller made his mark all around Asheville, but he made sure his own people benefited from his genius too. From building a club for young African American men, they needed a place to go. He built it for them. To establishing an African American cemetery to honor those that have passed on. He built a 16-room home for his own family. 16 rooms. You have to uplift your own if you get the chance to do it, do it. Go all in. When I look at Miller's body of work, I often wonder how he even had the time to build all those buildings in his lifetime so beautifully, so strong, so detailed. I think it's because once he found what made him feel alive, he was committed to it. There's no way he would be in the history books today if he was not committed and all in through the ups and downs. So stay with it, my friends, whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing, it's a long game. And let me and my ancestors be an example. The work you do today, it could change your great, great, great grandchildren's lives forever. Stay with it.
We have way too much free content over here at The Griot. Stream a world with free entertainment, lifestyle, and news content. Celebrating Black excellence 24/7. Download The Griot now. It's free. The Griot.